Alright, you little mathematicians. Today we're going to begin our conversation, which will eventually have two parts, about comparing and ordering rational numbers. I'm going to just have two challenges for you today that I want you to try on your own and see if you can come up with the solutions. So, challenge number 1, write the following fractions as decimals. Pause the video here and try to do this in your math notebook. Okay. So 1/4, hoping that we know that 1/4 is the same as 1/4, and if you know how much a quarter is worth, know it is worth 25 cents. So this is just kind of pulling on your intuitions here, seeing if you understand some of these fractions and how to convert them into decimals. So second, 7/10. Now this one, the answer is 0.7, and the reason why is because this is what we call the tenths place, right? This is the ones place, and then after the decimal point we have the tenths place. So how many are in the tenths place? Well, 7/10, right? 4/5, a little bit harder. What I'm hoping we can see is that we can come up with an equivalent fraction to 4/5 by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by 2. 4/5 is equivalent to 8/10, and using the same logic we had up here, we should know that 8/10 is the same as 0.8 because it has an 8 in the tenths place. 8/10. Challenge number 2. Which is greater, 2/5 or 0.3? Well, right now it might be difficult for you in your mind to compare these two. One is a fraction, one is a decimal. So we need to either turn both of them into fractions or both of them into decimals. I'm going to sort of show you two ways to do that. Using the same logic as the last slide we were looking at, we might be able to see that 2/5 is equivalent to 4/10. And so 4/10 as a decimal is 0.4, and so 0.4 is greater than 0.3, and so our answer should be 2/5. Now, we might want to do it the other way. Maybe we want to turn 0.3 into a fraction. Well, 0.3, it's quite easy to turn it into a fraction because it is just a 3 in the tenths place. So 0.3 is the same as 3/10. And again, as you can see, 4/10 is more than 3/10. So our answer is 2/5 is greater than 0.3. There will be a few more questions like this using fairly simple fractions and decimals that you should be able to work with in the Google form. Complete that, and we will talk about this more in class tomorrow. Great work. Thanks a lot.